Kelsey Nicole Nelson here live at the Convention Center in beautiful Washington, D.C. with a face and name you should know very well, Pastor Jamal Bryant. How are you today?
I'm doing wonderfully well. I'm excited, a whole lot of energy here at the caucus, and just here really to learn and absorb.
Yes, always a fun time, kind of back in your roots in Baltimore where you were before. Now you're in Atlanta. You left us, but it's okay. We won't hold it against you.
Homecoming.
It's a homecoming. So tell me, what has been different about this year's Congressional Black Caucus Foundation?
I think really just the edge of this new election cycle, what it means and what it represents, and the backdrop of the calamity in the Bahamas and how we're really a diasporic people and that we've got to really bond together in this hour.
So how do you hope people come out of this year's conference?
I hope that we come out with an election plan and agenda to uproot the sitting president and really come up with an economic development agenda that will sustain no matter who's in office.
And tell me, Jamal, coming from Baltimore, and we heard the president's comments about Baltimore, how did that make you feel? And kind of what were you telling to your congregation and just people as a whole of kind of coming together?
I think it was an indictment not on our city, but his leadership. If that's what he saw, he has the resources to shift it and to turn it around. But Baltimore is a fighting community, and now we're out to prove to the whole world that they're got a bad misperception of what Baltimore represents.
Yeah, and just hearing you say that is inspirational, and I think you're right.
Thank you.
You have to give the resources, right, to help the community. So tell me, what initiatives have you started in Atlanta to kind of help the community?
We're in the middle of a GED program for people who haven't finished high school. We're doing shoes for young people, and we're doing a bailout program for nonviolent offenders that are trapped in the legal system.
That is wonderful. And I also understand that you organized a group of clergymen to come up here to Washington, D.C., where the Minor Football League was a part of. Kind of tell me more about that and how the process came together.
Yes, the Minority Football League, I think, is really going to have a stronghold in our community for the positive. And I think that the church needs to be cheerleaders. That if you can't be in the game, don't hate on it, but celebrate it. It's a wonderful opportunity, not just for athleticism, but for economic engine and entrepreneurship. And so I'm excited about the boundless possibilities.
So you're a football fan, I take it?
I am. I sat out for 2 years with Colin Kaepernick, but the check has been cashed, so I'm back in the stadium.
Nice. Who's your team? Who's your team, Pastor?
I'm always with the Ravens.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
Anywhere, especially in Atlanta. That I'm always with the Ravens.
It has had a significant game this past week. And I don't know if you heard the news, but actually Torrey Smith just recently retired today.
Yes.
How do you feel about that?
The phone is buzzing, and we've already had 2 from the Ravens go to Hall of Fame.
Yes.
So we're looking for a 3rd one to make it.
We're looking forward to it. Thank you so much, Pastor, for joining me. Appreciate your time.
I appreciate it.
Perfect. Thank you so much.